Lesson 713. Lesson 713, Displaying Insect Data. The focus of this lesson is for you to measure line segments to the nearest eighth of an inch and then compare those results. You need to be able to add and subtract mixed numbers. You need to gather and plot data, and then I want you to answer questions based on those line plots. But first, let's start out with our mental math and fluency. Please add these fractions in your head. 1/5 plus 2/5 equals, well, my denominators are the same, so all I have to do is add the numerators, and my answer is 3/5. 8/10 minus 3/10. Again, denominators are the same, so all I have to do is subtract the numerators, and 8 minus 3 is 5 for 5/10. And finally, again seeing that my denominators are the same, I add the numerators. 5 plus 2 equals 7, so my answer is 7/8. Continue to pay attention when adding and subtracting fractions so that you remember once you have the same denominator, you do not add or subtract them. You leave it the same. Use the printed Math Masters page 290 for the measurements and record your answers below for this problem. So if you need to pause the recording now to go get those Math Masters, there are going to be pictures that you will be using, and I'm sorry, not pictures, a problem that you're seeing here that you'll be using for this next part. So pause the recording and go grab that out of the file, please. Read this to yourself as I read it out loud. It says, Lyric, Chloe, and Matthew measured line segment AB to the nearest eighth inch. Lyric said it was 2 4/8 inches long. Chloe said it was 2 2/8 inches long. And Matthew said it was 2 1/2 inches long. With whom do you agree and why? Pause the recording now so you make sure that you know what the answer is for this problem. You should have noticed that it is 2 4/8. So Chloe said 2 2/8, which is incorrect. Lyric chose 2 4/8, and Matthew chose 2 1/2, which is equivalent to 2 4/8. So both Lyric and Matthew are correct. Number 2, remember to measure line segment CD to the nearest eighth inch. Pause the recording now if you have not measured that line segment yet. You should have measured it as 4 7/8 inches. How could we find the combined length of line segment AB and line segment CD? Well, hopefully you would add 2 4/8 inch with 4 7/8 inch. The combined length of those two line segments would be what? Pause the recording now and add those numbers together. You should have came up with 6 11/8, which is equal to 7 3/8. How could we find the difference of the lengths between segment AB and line segment CD? Well, again, you just subtract 2 4/8 from 4 7/8. So how much longer is line segment CD than line segment AB? It's 2 3/8 inches longer. Please turn to Math Journal page 266. Math Journal page 266 and 267 are the assessment check-in. Pause the recording now and do those Math Journal pages. Bring them up to me so I can check them and mark them off as the assessment check-in. Pause the recording now and please do that. After you've done the assessment check-in with me of Math Journals pages 266, 267, I want you to go get the mystery line plot paper, which is Math Masters page 291. Please complete this page and then bring it up to me so that I can check it for you. After Math Masters page 291, I want you to go back into your math journal and do page 268. Once you've completed page 268, please go up to the answer key, correct the page, and if you have anything wrong, bring it back to me so I can explain to you what you did incorrectly. Pause the recording now and do Math Journal page 268, please. The final 2 pages that you're going to do for this lesson is Math Masters page 293 and 294. Again, when you finish Math Masters pages 293, 294, you can bring them up to me, I'll check them, and you are done.